Yo, what's good, fam? It's your boy Chino. Y'all already know the vibes. We back at it again. I'm here with MidNight. But today's video is going to be a little different. It's just going to be a quick channel update slash life update slash MidNight update. Because I know things have been a little quiet on the channel lately. That's actually for a really good reason. So I've been a little busy and preoccupied and really haven't had the time to get into working on MidNight recently. Some of you might know if you watched my last video, which was taking my family to Wicked Big Meat. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. It was a lot of fun for me and the family. If you watched that at the end of the video, I did let you guys know that I'm going to be moving to Florida. So that's going to be happening really soon, actually. I'm going to be moving last week of July. So yeah, that's what's been keeping me so busy. I've been trying to declutter and organize and pack things up and get rid of stuff, trying to get rid of as much as I can, and we'll really kind of be starting from scratch. So it's not just going to be a really big moment for me and this channel and MidNight, but for my family too. So yeah, I will be actually driving MidNight down from Connecticut to Florida, roughly 1,200 mile trip with my family. And I'm gonna document all of it, as it's, you know, a pretty big milestone for me and my family, and it's gonna bring pretty big things for MidNight soon to come in the future. So yeah, stay tuned for that, because that'll be coming up pretty soon. My last day of work will be Friday, July 10th, and then the following Friday, July 17th, MidNight will be getting tuned remotely by Clint Sommerfeld of CS Tune, based out of Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, so that Monday, July the 13th, MidNight's gonna go under the knife for a little bit of modification, some upgrade work. And I've got basically from that Monday to Thursday to get all the work done so that we can tune on Friday the 17th. So obviously I'm gonna document as much of that as I can. It's gonna be a pretty big job, and I'm gonna be kind of under pressure. You know, it's gonna be crunch time, because the following week I'll be getting ready for the move. That'll be my last week before I go, so it'll probably be a little difficult to record as much of it as I would like. It may not be such an in-depth tutorial style of videos, but I'm gonna try to document as much of that as I can. So I guess next we'll dive in, and I'll show you at least some of the parts that I'm gonna be installing. There's a couple things that I'm not gonna pull out, but we'll talk about as much of that as I can remember, at least right now, guys. All right, guys, check it out. These are some of the parts I'm gonna be installing. Let's go ahead and start right here. We have Fujitsubo equal length headers that I ceramic coated with a satin finish. So I think that looks pretty nice. That's gonna be really big improvement over the factory manifold that's on there now. Getting bolted up to that is the Boost Lab TD06 SL, won't focus, 54X turbo. Yeah, so this is a stock location turbo, not, you know, the wildest setup. Moderately sized, is capable of 500 horsepower. I'll be keeping this right around the sweet spot. About 375, 350 wheel horsepower is what I'm shooting for, and should have no problem getting there with that. Now I do currently have a Cobb cast aluminum turbo inlet, which is a really nice piece. It's been working great for me the past couple years, but it is port matched to the size of the turbo. This right here is the Overtake big turbo inlet. As you can see, it's a nice cast aluminum piece, similar to the Cobb and the GrimmSpeed units, but this has a 54 millimeter inlet, perfectly matched to the Boost Lab 54X. So that's gonna mate up perfectly. Really nice piece from Overtake there. Shout out to those guys. Also be installing this AEM low pressure fuel pump, as well as this Koyorad. I know I left this in the box, guys. I'm not gonna take it out. Not gonna go through all that work, but brand new Koyorad aluminum racing radiator. This right here, you might be wondering what this is. That reservoir is a factory OEM piece. You see the STI logo on there. This came from a Spec C STI. It's like, I forget, oh something. Somewhere between 05, 06, 07, something like that, I believe. And this was an option. The regular ones had a small reservoir located in the spare tire well in the trunk, but the Spec C had this big 12-liter reservoir, which is like roughly 3 gallons or a little more than 3 gallons. Now this fed intercooler sprayer, so it just sprayed water right onto the intercooler to help with heat soak. I will not be using it to spray water on top of the intercooler for heat soak. I will be using it as a reservoir for this AEM water methanol injection system. So that'll be mounted in the trunk right behind the rear seat. Got pump in this box, controller right here. Got our line, fittings, everything to install that in MidNight. So yeah, that's the bulk of the stuff getting done, as well as doing a walnut blasting, because MidNight is actually a little overdue for that. I've never cleaned the valves on her, and she's almost at 70,000 miles now. So I will be taking off the intake manifold and deleting TGVs and EGR. I will be ditching the Cobb access port to go to the ECU tech so that I can go ahead and delete the EGR and TGV. Another piece I don't have here out right now, I meant to take it out, I just forgot, is the HKS high flow cat. So I do have a cat. I'm not gonna be going catless with this. I do like to take my family in this car, like you saw in the Wicked Big Meat video. So yeah, we want to keep it a little tame. This is a daily. We're not going crazy. We're just having a little bit of fun here, you know. So that's it, guys. This is the bulk of what's going in. I do have some other little odds and ends, spark plugs need to be done again, so I'll be doing those at the same time. Obviously, all new gaskets for the intake manifold and everything, anything associated with this work. All new hardware, studs, nuts for the exhaust manifold, for the turbo, all of that stuff I've got all new. Not gonna be dealing with old hardware. So that's it, guys. That's what we got coming up. Yeah, guys, so that's what we got coming up with the channel. That's what we got coming up with MidNight, myself and my family included. A lot of big exciting things happening, so stay tuned. I know it's been dead here for a little while, but you know, sometimes the behind the scenes stuff, it just takes some time, and you want to do things the right way. You really can't rush this stuff. So just trying to do everything to the best of my ability. So just trying to cover all the bases here, get all my ducks in a row. So yeah, big trip coming up. Driving MidNight down from Connecticut to Florida, about 1,200 miles. Really put her through the test after these upgrades and see how she holds up. Yeah, so July 10th, last day of work. July 13th, we'll start work on MidNight. July 17th, MidNight gets tuned. Then July 25th, the following Saturday, I'll be going to picking up the moving truck, be loading up all our stuff Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday we'll be starting to drive. So I will document as much as that as I can on the ride down. Really get some one-on-one time with MidNight after these upgrades and see how she feels, break her in a little bit, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. This has all been a really long time coming, you know. You're getting to see things happen in a short time, in just a few months, that I've really been working on for years now. MidNight included. I've had this plan since before MidNight, whether it was this car or another car, and this was the car I ended up with. And yeah, man, we're just having fun here, just trying to live life. And so stay tuned, guys. Big things coming to the channel. Everybody that's watching, thank you for all the people that have subscribed. I got a lot of new subscribers after my last video. So thanks you guys for watching. Like, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys pretty soon, man. Till the next time, peace.